Diagnosis is a reason for a celebration. In fact, a diagnosis is a reason for a major celebration. Most people who are watching this video probably thought to themselves, why are you celebrating the fact that somebody got diagnosed with autism? That's supposed to be sad. The child has no hope. The child is autistic. They're gonna struggle through life. Their parents are gonna spend a lot of money looking for resources. This is not good. To that I say, this is actually one of the best things that could happen to the child and the parents and their whole support system, because a diagnosis is a term that better explains the majority of the symptoms that you exhibit. So once you know that you have a certain diagnosis, you can put together a game plan, and now you're prepared. And now you and your child are positioned to succeed. Now you can thrive. A lot of us are just trying to survive in life. No, we don't want to survive. We want to thrive. We want to actually live life to the fullest and enjoy every single day. And you can do that with autism. You really can. It's much harder to do this when you have autism, but you don't know that you have autism. And the reason why is because autism means that the way that you communicate with the world is different from how a neurotypical person would communicate with the world. So because of these differences, you have to account for them by receiving some type of external support. Every autistic individual, even the ones who are higher functioning, the ones that you would call Asperger's, the people who have full-time jobs and families, and the ones that look like they don't need a lot of help, yes, even them, they will need some level of external support in order to thrive and survive. You just can't see the support that they're receiving. When you have a diagnosis and you understand yourself at a deep level, you're going to position yourself to where you can succeed. A mom who knows that her child has autism is going to put together certain things, whether it's an IEP or a 504 plan, or you put your child in certain schools, or you put them in certain extracurricular activities that they love doing, or maybe if they have a special interest of planes, you can put them in a place where they can take courses on planes and they can learn about aviation. It's the small things that make a big difference. But so many people don't know that they have a certain diagnosis, and they're living life and they're frustrated because they can't put it into words to explain how they feel, and they can't convey what they want to convey. Keep in mind, autism is a condition that affects your ability to communicate. So if you can't communicate, how can you relate to people? How can you be understood? It's very difficult to get much of anything accomplished when you're not on the same page with somebody. If there was duct tape on your mouth for 24 hours, you'd be very frustrated because now you can't talk. So now you try and point and gesture and communicate with your eyes. You look for other ways to convey your message because now you can't talk in traditional ways. And that's how it is for a lot of autistic people. Not all of them, but that's how it is for many autistic people. And that's why a diagnosis is so important. A diagnosis is so important. So shout out to this mom. Shout out to the friend who brought the flowers by. I'm excited for her. I'm excited for the kid because now this kid is going to be positioned for success. So this is a great story. And I know it's difficult to get an autism assessment. I'm aware of that. And Dr. Kojo is trying to fix the problem. One man can only do so much. But this April, we will be accepting new patients in the states of Washington and Arizona. So we'll get a wait list going in. My team will do our best to assist with providing diagnoses for people. But if you're in a different area and you can get a diagnosis in some other way, I would encourage you to do it, because once you have that deep understanding of yourself, you're positioned for success.